It is Monday, August 24th. And before I even dive into what is coming through, these two cards came out as I was just pulling the decks out. We've got the Buffalo with abundance and the Lion with leadership. We've also got the Orca that wants to show itself with the records. What I am getting like immediately is there are old records. The whales represent the Akashic records. They are the keepers of the records, past, present, and future. So they understand all of the karma, right? So we are in an opportunity now where things are being rewritten. Old energy is being overturned and we are moving collectively, right? And you're gonna know if this is for you, so take it if it is, leave it if it isn't. We are moving into new roles of leadership where there is a lot of abundance available for you. With that said, the deeper message that I've been receiving over the last few days and was reminded of this morning is simply showing up. And knowing that showing up is enough. We often get stuck in this idea of perfection and it needs to look a certain way for things to align, right? Like we want things a certain way. Here's a very easy example. I went to the doctor this morning, had an appointment on Friday. I confirmed the appointment. I confirmed they had the insurance. I confirmed that they had the referral from my other doctor. I did everything I could because in the past there was an issue. So I did everything I could. And then I showed up there this morning at 8 a.m. for my appointment. And guess what? They hadn't run my insurance. And I had two options. Do you want to pay out of pocket and we can run it later? Do you want to wait an hour until the office opens so we can get the approval? Or do you want to reschedule? And let me tell you, I was frustrated because I showed up. And I paused. I was like, no, neither of those options work for me. I'm going to reschedule. I'm going to hold my boundary of knowing that I did everything that I could. And I'm going to trust the process. Whatever that is. I don't need to understand it. I don't need to know what it means. I simply know that I handled my side of the street. I did everything I could up until the showing up point. That is what we're being asked to do. And I already got a call that everything was approved and they're squeezing me in tomorrow at 2 p.m., right? So it works out. But we can't control how things are going to work out when often there are things at play that we don't understand because our lives are interconnected with the lives of others. If we pull one string here, it's gonna shift things everywhere, right? Like we could call it the butterfly effect, we could call it whatever we want, but the reality is if all we need to do is show up in our truth, lead from our truth, honor our truth, that gets to be enough. It's not even a question of, is that enough? Over the weekend, a client reached out to me. She's doing a 40-day meditation. And she was like, I see how easy it is to skip a day because she had missed one and started back at 1. And I said to her, because she was frustrated, and I said to her, the point isn't the frustration. The point is being aware how easy it is to stop showing up for ourselves, right? We can do something for 10, 11, 12 days and we miss a day and it's like, fuck it. I'm done. Like, whatever. This is all I needed. Or we could skip that day. Maybe we skip 2. Maybe we just need to pause for a moment and integrate what's coming up. And then we can return to it without being so harsh and judgmental of ourselves. And I see that a lot, especially with Kundalini yoga and the healing world in general. But in Kundalini yoga, so often we talk about doing a 40-day practice. And a 40-day practice is amazing. Also, you might get to day 14, like I just said, and be like, a lot is coming up. I just need a day here to process and to integrate. And I'm going to return to it. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. We need to be more gentle with ourselves. We're moving into Virgo season today. Virgos, right? They like order, they like structure, and it can tend to create rigidity. We have an opportunity to move out of rigidity and step into love. I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna soften. I'm gonna know that I can show up and that gets to be enough. Again, Virgo season just started. We have a full moon eclipse at the end of this week that is closing massive cycles and chapters. I, for one, know a lot of these cycles and chapters that are closing are around this need for rigidity, to think that's the only way, because it's not. It is not. And we've got another abundance card showing up here. That is 2 abundance cards before I've really even started much, because it is available to you. Abundance is available to you. And the only thing stopping you from receiving it is thinking that it needs to look a certain way. I was talking to another client last week. Her father had got her a gift, and she was upset about the gift because he gave her a replica of something that her father had, but she wanted the thing her dad had. And I had to hold space for her to realize, like, your dad still wants to hold on to this thing because of his own journey. You can't expect him to release something when he's still emotionally attached, but he saw how important it was to you, so he made you a replica, right? And she was upset about that because she wanted it this way. What I was able to explain to her is, so if someone gives you something that you want, but it didn't look how you want it, you're not going to allow yourself to receive. You're not going to allow yourself to receive the gift, to receive the abundance, to receive the love. We get so caught up in how we want things to look that we are blinded by what's actually available to us. But if you can simply show up in your truth, right? If you can simply show up and honor yourself and not worry about what everything looks like, and just worry about, like, okay, if I am in my truth, if I am in my alignment, I'm going to receive what it is I need. You allow yourself to receive. We get to release the idea of how things need to look. Listen to your intuitive feelings this week. Listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. And maybe it's these messages right here. Maybe these are the confirmations you needed, and you're like, fuck, I already knew that. And I've been really rigid. And I haven't allowed myself to receive because I'm angry, because it's not how I want to receive. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it. We are the only ones that block our blessings. Get over what you think something needs to look like, and allow yourself to open up to a new dawn, to new possibilities right under that. Let yourself receive. Let yourself receive. There is so much new opportunity here for you. There is new knowledge. There is new wisdom when you have the courage to simply show up for yourself. I'm going to pull one from this, but I actually want to shuffle it, is what I'm hearing. So, okay. We've got a cosmic gateway here. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, and that is coming by way of Horus. Your thoughts are magnetic. It's funny because I've got this bracelet here from a group I ran years ago called Magnetize, and it says magnetize. You are a magnet for what you desire. If you focus on rigidity, you're gonna be surrounded by more of it. If you focus on abundance, you're gonna be surrounded by more of it. If you focus on receptivity and you wanna receive, you're gonna get more of that. What is that saying? What you resist persists, right? Like whatever you resist persists. The same can be said about like whatever you stay focused on gets to come to you. All you need to do is release what it looks like. Sure, would I have loved to get on my doctor's appointment this morning and for everything to have ran smoothly and it just worked out? Yes. I would have loved that. Would have loved that. But instead I got to feel the frustration. Right? I got to feel the frustration. I'm fucking angry right now. I'm angry. It's not all fucking love and light. I'm annoyed right now. I got up earlier. I took care of things to make sure that I was here early and that it wouldn't affect my day. Now I'm gonna need to go at 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna have to shift some things around. But right, if I don't do that, then I'm stuck in the rigidity of like, well, I want the morning appointment because then I won't be delayed. My day will run smoothly. Bitch, shut the fuck up, right? That is just the noise and the story that I've created. But like, what if I need to be there at 2 p.m. tomorrow? What if there is an experience that I am meant to have at 2 p.m. tomorrow when I go to this office? Everything works out for you when you allow it to. Everything works out for you when you allow it to. Everything works out for you when you allow it to. This all comes back to like not even your roots, right? Like the base. This is the base chakra card. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. So this doesn't mean gaslight yourself that everything has to be love and light. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to get angry. You are a human, right? I am a human. Yes, I'm a soul having this human experience, but I chose to have this experience, right? I chose to have this experience at the doctor this morning. That is my belief. I chose to have this experience so I could learn and grow from it. Every opportunity, every experience, I should say, is an opportunity for us to learn and grow. It might not make sense in the moment. With that, it's an opportunity. None of this was what I thought I'd be sharing this morning. I thought we were just gonna do a regular old Virgo card pull here, but these messages feel so much more important and so much more relevant. So much more important. It is really time to let go of the rigidity. And the Seek Healing card is here as I'm saying that. I'm cleansing right here as well. For some of you, that's what this is coming back to. Like, it's time to allow yourself to receive support, to let go of the heaviness that you are carrying. And we've got this new, the crescent moon here moving into the full moon. We've got all of the colors here, which align right with the chakras. It is time to cleanse your energy. It is time to cleanse your body, your brain, your nervous system, all of it, to let go and to let God, right? To let go and to let God. So if you are struggling with rigidity, my invitation to you, my door is open. My schedule is open. I've got some, not that many, but a few sessions left for the remainder of August. I just opened up my calendar for September. Let's dive in. If you are sick of the same fucking shit and you're ready to evolve, you're ready to let go of the old identity and step into who you are, send me a message. Hit the link in my bio, hit the link in all the places, go to laurencourtneyheals.com. Let's talk, let's connect, book a reset session, schedule a consult for one-on-one work with me. I'm here to support you. You don't have to do this alone. You get to ask for help, and you get to let go of the rigidity that has gotten you this far, because that is not what's going to get you into the next level.